Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Total War Attila, Terminus, Total War, Ageless Empires. I keep wanting to say Imperium. I think in the last few episodes I have said Imperium, but this is the Terminus Total War Ageless Empires mod, which is the original Terminus Total War mod. And we are playing as the Frankish Kingdom, currently at war with the Saxon Kingdom, and we are finding ourselves in a naval battle right here. This is where we left off in the last episode, and we are facing a very large force here, basically 2,000 men, most of which are on transport ships, though. They do have a few actual naval ships that they're going to be throwing at us, but for the most part, they are sending transport ships our way. We have a full navy here. Well, not necessarily a full navy, but all of our ships are naval ships. They're not transports. So we're going to do our best to take out as many of them as we can. We'll probably end up losing this battle, but we can make it very, very costly for them. I have won battles this one-sided before on the open seas. However, I had a lot more ram ships and a lot better ram ships. So I don't know how well this is going to go for us. Again, I do think we're going to lose, but we'll go ahead and jump in and we'll see how many we can take with us. Okay, so nothing fancy here. I've just deployed my ships in a straight line along the back of the map here. It looks like the enemy's reinforcements will be coming in from there. I'm going to try to lure them toward me as much as I can, because these ram ships are only going to be effective if I can get them to spread out. If I hit something and I stick around too long, they will start boarding these ships and they will get destroyed. So I need to really spread everybody out and then start picking them off one by one. I might have these three, the non-ram ships, go deal with their navy. In fact, I might start cutting in that direction right away. But the ram ships are going to stay over here. Or actually, let's move them a bit this way to maybe divide their forces, and we'll see how that goes. Again, we're not expecting to win this, we're just expecting or hoping to take a bunch of them with us. If I can, for example, take out the artillery, maybe the cavalry there, and of course the general, that would be awesome. Everything else is really not that big a deal. You know, obviously I'd like to win this, but that doesn't seem likely. They don't seem interested in fighting. They're running away. I would have liked to deal with them first, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be possible. Let's move you guys a little bit closer. I want both of you, and let's move up to about here. If I can isolate a few of these guys, I'll pick them off. I'm not super concerned about the Nordic levies, but if they're going to give me free targets, then I will take them. But yeah, we're going to spread out here. And I will fast forward things just a bit because I don't have a ton to micro here, so I don't need to worry about that so much. Let's have you start coming back because they are starting to come after us. And then we're going to double team the general here. Okay, so they're being boarded. Let's have you get on there as well. They're sending cavalry, and I don't think that's going to go particularly well for them. And so now that they're tied up, I really only have to worry about these ones. Who's wavering?
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Oh, you guys got obliterated. Well, I don't think you're going to win that, unfortunately. Right, so just the ram ships left, really. Let's start cutting back this way. I don't want to run them into the wall there. Let's see if you can't hit them, maybe. It looks like they are turning around, so I might have time to hit them and pull back. Quickly now, come on.
One of our ships is being boarded.
See if you can't get them. Okay, come back this way since they turned. Go on, turn. Don't get boarded. You didn't hit them hard enough, and you're gonna get boarded. Great.
The enemy is boarding a ship. Fight
Okay,
back.
well, you should be able to hit that one. Good job. Get out of there. That's one down. Now, if we could get to him, that would be great. The problem is they recover their speed so poorly. Like, it takes them a long time to get their movement back. Here's another one that we'll be able to take out. Boom. Alright, come this way, come this way. Let's get away from all of this. We do need to avoid them as well, because we aren't going to be able to one-shot that ship. The transports, yes. The actual naval ships, no. What is that? Oh, that's my ship retreating. Let's do something to that effect. They look like they're trying to cut me off, though. So I don't know if I'll be able to get away here. And now that this is the only ship we have left, it's going to be hard to be able to hit and run. You know what? Come back this way. There's too many naval ships over there. We're going to get away from them for a little bit here and try to get them sort of tied up with all the transports. But this is my main target at this point. Okay, don't get caught. We need to put a little bit of distance between us and them. It looks like they are sort of getting bogged down running into each other. These guys are coming after me now. This is the Admiral's ship. And he is probably the biggest threat to us here. And boy, is he fast. He's actually catching up to us, if not gaining on us. But I can't really afford to turn and ram him. I wonder if their ships are just outright faster. Let's see, speed 60, 55. So technically they are slightly faster. However, he just made an interesting move there and slowed his guys down. But yes, their ships are faster. That's something we'll need to consider in the future, because I think that was one of the bigger issues we had here, is that we just weren't fast enough to outrun them or keep our distance. And that made, you know, kiting them around difficult, because if they can just outrun me, it really doesn't matter what I do. But we are sort of getting them bogged down on one another. So their numbers are actually working against them right now. But they're also making it so that I can't really make a move here. Please don't get caught. Please don't get caught. No, turn that way. There you go. That made me nervous, the fact that they were brushing up against us there. I was hoping that we could get the general to maybe fall back over here and, you know, maybe get him isolated enough to deal with him and then just sort of sacrifice our ship. Let's see, come about. If he's gonna attack you, hit him, and I think that's gonna be the end of you. Yeah.
A ship is being assaulted. Cast them back.
Oh well. We didn't do as well as I hoped there, but we did take out their artillery. We did take out, it looks like, some of their cavalry.
Fight back.
One of their infantry units here, and I forget what the other one was. It might have been another levy unit, but we took out a couple of their transports, so
The enemy is boarding one of our
it wasn't a total loss, but obviously we would have liked to have done better. It looks like we're actually doing pretty well against their levies, but the Marines that they had there, or the Marauders, came in and finished us off. Alright, so let's see, we took out, oh, we actually got, it was a mercenary unit, but the Axe Warband, those are pretty good troops, so I'm glad that we took them out rather than like another levy. But we got those three, and that's about it, unfortunately. We did do about 50% casualties to their Saxon Lancers, though. Alright, so they decided to follow up the attack there with their naval vessels to finish off our navy. And I went ahead and auto-resolved with the aggressive stance, and we were actually able to take out the Admiral and one of his Marauder ships. So they only have this this ship left with only 7 men on it. So their navy has been pretty much decimated. Their army is still mostly intact, though. Okay, so we had a rebellion in Aquitania. However, they decided to just attack the garrison and kill themselves, and so they're already dealt with. Apparently, yeah, we did kill their admiral. And the Thuringians have been destroyed. Got a matter of state that we'll need to look into. Genebaud has secured his new, what's it called, title or whatever. It looks like one of our generals is leveled up as well as his army. Let's go with one into here and one into here. And with this, we will probably just split that 50-50. Let's see. Somebody is blockading us. Oh no, we were blockading Camulodunum and their navy chased me off. That's right. Blockade lifted. Let's see. We encountered the Caledonians, who are like one of the Scottish Celtic tribes, the one just south of the Picts. Our navy is lost. Yeah, we knew that. Let's see. He is lively, so he gains some zeal. And, okay. So that's everything. Let's take a look at this. Zuricamer. A foreigner claiming to be a great stonemason has presented himself to you. Do you wish to take him into your service? Could be sabotage. Could also just be somebody looking to become wealthy in our kingdom. So I'm going to employ him. I could end up regretting this, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I wish there was like other options, like employ him but don't let him work on anything important until he's proven trustworthy, because I don't want him like we hire him and for some reason he's the one working on like the king's bedroom and he, you know, sets it up so that the king's bedroom like caves in around him or something. I don't know. We'll employ him. Okay, and then I want to look at my offices. You are currently a judge. You're an elder. You guys. He doesn't have a position, but it looks like you can become a companion, so we'll do that. I'm looking to move you up to judge whenever I can. I think you are currently waiting. Oh no, you need to become a companion, so go ahead and do that. Alright. You guys can stop force marching. Let's see, what can you recruit? More cavalry would be useful. Mounted warband. Hold on, before we recruit anything, I need to get these guys properly positioned. I want them somewhere, preferably outside the city. I kind of want them right about here. That prevents anybody coming this way from getting through. And if I put them in fortified stance, they should still be able to reinforce here. Actually, no, they might be out of range. Damn it. Let's see. Come back a bit. Maybe go there. That should still... Yeah, they can reinforce from there. And it looks like the enemy will still have to attack them to get through, because that river is right there. So yeah, I don't think they can get through without going into our attack zone, so that should work.
What do you wish of me?
Let's see. I want you to boost our tax rates, and then let's open that up. Okay, so everything that could have been built here has been. Let's look at maybe here. Public order is doing good here. That's what I like to see. Most of that is from our characters, though, so we can't really rely on that. We'll need to fix that in some way. If we upgrade this, we'll have access to crossbows, and that sounds pretty good to me, so I'm actually going to do that. This will boost our income slightly, as well as our food from reserves. However, it will hurt our public order slightly, so let's do this. This will hurt our public order as well, but it's going to give us even more food than that would have, and unlock recruitment of crossbows, which is what we want. So we'll do that there. I think that's pretty much it for building, unless there's something here. We do need to repair that. And that is basically it for all of my money. You guys were going to recruit some units. I hope I didn't spend all of that money. It looks like I can maybe recruit one more. What would I recruit, though? I don't know how much cavalry I want to carry in these armies. I think 4 is enough, but I might end up doing more than that. Huh. I could do one more of these as well if I had the money. So maybe I'll do that later. I think for now, just the single cavalry unit is fine. Let's look at the Caledonians and see how they feel about us. Let's see, do they hold that? No. I'm going to try to get on their good side. They're neutral now. I don't think I can do much then.
Because your people are known to have honor.
Okay, so they're not really willing to deal with me in any way. I was hoping that we could form some sort of alliance with them down the road and get them to declare war on the Geats, because the Geats are at war with me. But that does not seem to be possible right now. They are actually fairly powerful, though. I mean, their strength isn't great, but they only hold 2 regions, so it must be this one and this one.
Greetings to you. I trust you come with honorable words that I can hear kindly.
No? Okay. Well, I don't think we can do anything right now. It looks like... Oh, it's deteriorating, so it's getting even worse. I don't know then. It looks like we won't be able to deal with them. Lombards, how are you guys doing? Looks like you're taking over some of Dacia. The Utes, deteriorating as well. That's a shame. We're at war with all those guys. Was really hoping that these guys would... Oh good, that is going up. I want them to join my war against the Saxons so that they can take this over. Maybe I can get them to declare war against the Geats as well and take that over. They are fighting the Abdanians currently, but it does look like things are improving.
As requested, I give ear to your just and undoubtedly noble requests.
No, okay. I might have to throw some money at that, but I might be able to pull it off eventually. The Alemannic Kingdom is going after Flevum right now. Hopefully they do that sooner rather than later so I can get them to go after Hanover. But things are finally moving on that front. And is that pretty much it? The Soviet Kingdom has been reluctant to deal with me in the past, and it seems like they're going to continue to be that way, so... Let's see, you guys are in position there. This army is replenishing their forces before they're going to start moving on some of the Visigoth stuff. I'm almost tempted to move them... I kind of need to keep them there, actually. They can, I think, attack me from this direction. Yeah, it looks like they can cross right here. So that might make things difficult, because they could also attack me here. And I only have 1 army to defend with. So if I go on the attack here, they could move this way. I don't know what's in this forest. But yeah, you guys are just going to wait for now. So I think that's it for our turn. We'll go ahead and advance and see what happens between turns. Pretty uneventful, but I think things are going to start happening pretty soon. Alright, so between turns, nothing really happened. However, the Izeigs did declare war on the Lombard Kingdom. We are, of course, defensive allies with them, and so we were forced to join that as well. It looks like Hermagar has decided to try to spread rumors about Farmand. We're going to have to pay him off, unfortunately, in order to prevent him from going out of favor, because that is... The control hit is really not that big a deal to me. However, the out of favor is crippling, because that will basically mean that he'll lose influence every turn rather than gaining it, and so him being, you know, the king, I can't put him into an office where he will get boosted, so he basically becomes a worthless character at that point, so I can't ignore it. I have to pay him off. It looks like Thudemer's office was secured. Oh, great. Then suddenly rushes at you with a blade in hand. One of your most trusted advisors gets between you and the assassin, giving his life for yours. So we lost Hermagar. That really sucks. I guess I should have seen that coming. So... who was Hermagar again? I was worried it was one of my brothers, but maybe it was a governor. Yeah, that's a bummer, but I don't really have anything to put into that position anyway, so let's see. Yeah, I guess he was the governor of Lugdunensis. Right, well that sucks. I might have to use you because I don't really have an alternative here. I'll choose him since he's... let's see. Yeah. These guys might make decent generals. Taskmaster to me is not a great trait, but I'll throw him in here. If we find somebody better next turn, I'll just assassinate him. So it's really not a big deal. Let's see, you guys are holding fast there. Since they are trespassing on your land, I'm wondering if you'll be more open to declaring war on them. How are you guys doing? Nearly back to full strength, however not quite there yet. It looks like we are going to have to deal with one of their spies, which is unfortunate. 22 military presence, so that is going to start falling off when the army leaves, so that is concerning. Can't really move from there because we have too many wars happening up here. Have you guys taken Flevum yet? No, you haven't. So annoying. So they're just sitting there raiding. They're not actually... I don't know what else I can do to make these guys, like, you know, cooperate here. They could have taken this a while ago, and had they done it, they would have had a much easier time dealing with this army. But now that this army is here, they're going to have trouble. This army will probably beat them. I don't know if these guys will come back to deal with it. Yeah, it's just a mess. So let's jump back into diplomacy. This is continuing to improve. I'm going to try to make them a military ally.
Welcome,
They're just not having it, though. I don't know why they're being so difficult, frankly, because we've done so much for them. But whatever. You guys.
Welcome, and let us be honored by your attendance and your work.
Low. How about this one? Low. Okay. Actually, what if I throw
As requested,
some
I
money
give
at
to
you?
your just and undoubtedly noble requests.
If I give you everything I have, still low. Okay, so that's just not going to happen. This is continuing to fall off. We'll wait on this though, because our relations are improving, so eventually they'll be friendly with us, and we might be able to take advantage of that. But for now, they're just not open to it. The Lombards, that's continuing to improve as well. They're not interested in advancing our relationship, though. The Picts, I was hoping that we could get on better terms with, but it looks like that's falling off too. They don't like that we're with the Abdanians, unfortunately. But
Greetings. Now speak plainly, for we are an honest folk and value honesty in others.
yeah, I don't really know what else I can do. We have the non-aggression pact, so I could give them a gift in hopes that that would fix it. But if we're at war with these guys and continue to be at war with these guys, then it's not really going to get us anywhere, because that will offset it and eventually overcome it. So nothing we can really do there. I have to keep this army here. There's too many enemy armies in Britannia right now for me to leave. You guys need like one more turn before I can really afford to move you out. And even then, leaving this empty is going to cause a lot of problems. But I guess it can't really be helped. Do we have any edict that's going to improve public order? We actually don't. Yeah, we can boost our religious influences, but we can't actually improve public order. That really sucks. Well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's see. We already have 2 priests, if I'm not mistaken. Can I recruit anything else? No, we don't have the buildings for spies yet. Which is unfortunate, because we could really use a spy or an assassin to counter this one. But oh well, we are just going to go ahead and advance again, I guess. Alright, another edict here. Yeah, just continue that one. Actually, you know what? If I have the money, I may as well spend it. I'm going to go ahead and improve the salt works slightly. Okay, so the Picts have declared war on us. I'm not sure why. This seems to be happening a lot in this playthrough. We're having like neutral factions declaring war on us. Again, I don't really understand it. Maybe they're trying to ally with the Abdanians. It just seems like an interesting move. They don't really have anything to gain from this, unless they really want land in France. I don't know why they would want that, but yeah, apparently they're going to start sending navies at us, so great. We will ask our allies to help, and it looks like they will. Alright, so we've reached the year 400 AD, and so the climate's going to change slightly, and the overall game is going to ramp up a bit. Attila is born, and you guys know the rest. So basically, just to recap, the Saxons attacked the Alemannic army here and defeated it. However, the second Alemannic army that was over in this area came in and attacked them and defeated them. And so I'm hoping that they will go after Flevum finally. But they've defeated the Saxon army that was over here that gave us trouble. And so now they're really the only army in this area. And I think that's pretty much it. Apparently the Izaigs have been defeated, but we didn't really care about that because they were never really a threat to us anyways. We are at a time though, so I'm going to end the episode here. And I need to know from you guys if you would like me to continue this playthrough or if you'd like me to move on to another mod. Because again, this is my mod spotlight series. We've played, this will be the 10th episode. And if interest falls off at the rate it's continuing to, then I will probably end up changing anyways. But I just want to hear it from you guys. Would you like to see more of this, or would you like me to just move on to another mod? But let me know as soon as possible, because I record these in batches, and so I won't be able to record the next episode until I know what you guys want from me. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Total War Attila with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.